Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, Tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Uh, this video is basically in response to comments, that are on the page, and let me just explain. I never blamed the hawk as an individual dog for all of the dogs being in the shelters. That would not be smart at all. What I do blame is the culture that dogs like the hawk, and I think the hawk is more of a natural, not natural, but more of a better specimen as far as physically goes than some of the other dogs like Dax and Miyagi and those things. But when we promote a dog based off of how much his puppies sell for, and this is the big stick with the dog, like, oh yeah, the Hawks thing is that, what I'm saying, I'm the biggest pit bull in the world, which we all know he's not a pit bull. Even I think the ADBA labeled him as a band dog. There's no such thing as a 180 to 200 pound pit bull. It's just not. And so what happens is that people see this, and the next thing you always hear about the hawk is, his puppies are 10,000, his puppies are 25,000. He's making all this money off the dog, which I'm not hating on that, so don't y'all start that shit. I never hate on the man's money, but my problem with the whole thing is that after dogs like the hawk, and I believe Dax and Miyagi are on the unhealthy versions of like what the hawk is, when you have people who promote that you can become rich off of a dog, basically. This is why animal shelters get full. Because there's only one hawk, just like there was only one Dax and there was only one Miyagi. So you have, 1 in a million that actually find financial success off of these dogs. Meanwhile, the other million are put in a situation where they've spent a lot of money. Now they're trying to breed a ton. They're finding out that people really don't want to spend $10, $15, $20, $25,000 on a normal basis for a puppy. Some of these puppies are not the best of quality. Some of these puppies are whatever. And, trust me, I know. I've dealt with the humane societies and different rescues and stuff. They literally get whole entire litters of these type of dogs dropped off sometime when people can't find homes for them. This is one of the reasons. The dream, perpetuates the heavy amount of breeding. The heavy amount of breeding makes a lot of puppies. Having all of these puppies and not actually being able to find good homes for them leads them to the animal shelters. This is what I'm saying. It's not that I ever blame the hawk or really just Dax or Miyagi or Rocco or whoever these dogs are that are being bred way too much. It's the idea that you can breed a dog, thousands of times and sell people on the idea that they can become rich. These are never sold as pets. That's one of the things. It's not a pet dog. This is a dog that is being sold as a as a means of income most of the time. So when you do this and you're pumping up this dream that you're going to be able to pump out puppies and sell them at a high rate and this, that, and the other, you have a lot of puppies that at the end of the day don't get sold and end up moving on to animal shelters, and hopefully the animal shelters can find them a home. If not, they kill them. And I'm telling you, I know this firsthand. I go to these places, as y'all know, and we donate to some of these places. And we plan on working hand in hand a lot more. And I've challenged the whole community. Go to your local animal shelter, take the tour, take a bag of dog food or some cleaning supplies and help them out. Donate something to the shelter, but take the tour and see what our community is doing on a daily basis. We are filling up these animal shelters at a crazy rate, and it's not only a bad look on our breed, but later on it could end up being some restrictions being put on our breed because it's becoming a problem. And I know some of y'all be like, oh, let people live and let them do what they want. Well, the truth of the matter is you can live all you want to, but at the end of the day, these shelters have budgets. Some of these, a lot of these shelters are working on multi-million-dollar budgets. I'm talking about way more than you could ever think of. And all of that money is being allocated to irresponsible breeders, people who not just from the bully world, of course, but the reason why we address the bully world is because right now the bully world is putting, you know, 3/4 of the dogs into this thing, whether it's pit bulls, American bullies, exotics, whatever it is. We're loading these places up. So when you think about our government having to spend millions of dollars to deal with this problem, the government always has one solution when they're having a big problem, and that is laws and restrictions. And the more that people keep on doing this and thinking that you're going to become dog rich, there are going to be repercussions, and we're already starting to see them. There's already some places who have restricted breeding already, and there's going to be more and more crackdowns because the government doesn't like blowing money on irresponsible people. You know what I mean? And y'all already know a lot of these animal rights groups don't like to see y'all breeding a ton of dogs and pushing them all everywhere. And these dogs don't have a home and this and that and the other. And they see all of the unhealthy dogs. So it wasn't just a shot at the hawk, as I've told people. I don't call him a pit bull, but I do like the way he looks and stuff. I think he's a cool dog. But it's the mentality that you can become a dog billionaire or something is the reason that we're filling up these animal shelters, because it's just not a true reality. You can have a couple litters here and there. Hey, you might make a couple bucks. You probably won't, because it's expensive to have dogs. But at the end of the day, hopefully it's a hobby that you have passion for. And hey, if you end up being successful and making a couple bucks on the back end, more power to you. But always be responsible to find your dogs homes and don't fill up these shelters. It's just that simple. All right, now on to the next video. Peace.